has finally, after 7 years, finally watched Fire Force. So now we can have a conversation about Fire Force.
I remember when I saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the? I saw the you know, I'm a guy that goes by the thumbnail, right? I'm looking at this thumbnail, firefighters and shit, and I'm like, all right, let's see what the fuck going on. I click it, and out of nowhere, like when the guy in the train turns into fire in the first episode,
yeah,
and I'm like, what the fuck? Why doesn't he just turn into fire? And then out of nowhere you see, Shinra just through his feet fire. Also, I was like,
I definitely like Shinra better than Itadori. Like
really?
as a character, I did like Chainsaw Man also.
Chainsaw Man's garbage.
Chainsaw Man's not bad. I like Chainsaw Man.
Not in the top 5. I can tell you that much.
I don't think it's top 5, but I like Chainsaw Man. I like.
I give it top 15.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Macky O M E O yo. Hope you're living well. Hope you're doing right. I'm here with my good brothers. We got the Razor Sharp Assassin with the Clever and Johnny B. We also got the Black Kage, the Hook Kage, aka Salt and Pepper in Crispin. And we are the Nerdy by Nature Boy. Again, hope you're living well. Hope you're doing right. All right. So it's been a minute since we've been here. You know, life's been lifing for everybody. We've introduced new life within the past 2 months.
Definitely.
Niggas only one person has officially moved. He's still not here. One person pump faked the move. That was me. And the other person is in the middle of a move because they are literally reconstructing the whole house from foundation to the top of the shit.
that's a whole new build, Mac. That's a whole new house. What are you talking about?
Whole new house for the whole new baby. You feel me? Can't put in some old shit. Got to put in the new shit. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah. Not out of the new boys, not out of the tight jeans. You feel me? So, anyway, what are we talking about here today? Oh, yes. So, John has finally, after 7 years, finally watched Fire Force. So now we can have a conversation about Fire Force. John, if you want to start us off on the conversation, if we have like any points that you want to really go into, please be my guest. We also have to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen too. John finally finished that shit too.
We haven't talked about that.
No, we never talked Jujutsu. But I want to wait till Shawnee's back to talk about that one.
I thought we did that. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so can somebody take a note of that or something?
I'll put it in the chat.
I got you.
Okay, well, I mean, thankfully to you guys, I was able to check out Fire Force in my downtime. You know, like being forced to kind of take a break from watching One Piece as consistently as I was, I needed something to fill in some of like my private viewing time, like things that I watch in my own time when I'm not home with my wife. And I was very interested from when we did Anime March Madness that you can only find on Nerdy by Nature. When we did Anime March Madness, we were talking about Fire Force, or I think Macky had brought up Fire Force as an example. It was in the bracket, right? Fire Force was.
It was.
Yeah. I got out of here pretty quick.
Which is totally understandable. I don't remember who it lost to, but I do remember us spending some time talking about it. And Macky pulled up a clip of
Benimaru Takabe.
Just
Benimaru
obliterating a demon. And it was boom.
That nigga's crazy.
Yeah, the sound effects in this anime are definitely really, really, really nice. And you guys did not over exaggerate that. So I was inspired by the conversation we had to pick up Fire Force, and immediately I was kind of like interested from the very beginning, and that doesn't happen.
Fire Force lost to My Hero Academia.
Totally understandable.
In the quarterfinals.
That's totally understandable. So thank you for going back and looking that up. Um, so I genuinely enjoyed its introduction and the way that it kind of like thrusts you into this world that's already in the fucking shitter. And I did watch this in the yeah, all that. I did watch this in the Japanese dub with English subtitles, obviously, and I was pretty excited to. And if I'm wrong, Jesus,
I will correct you. I will correct
you. The Japanese voice actor for the captain in Squad 8 is sounds exactly like the voice actor for Zoro in One Piece. And if it's not, Jesus Christ, because that was the same exact voice. He was Zoro in that show.
That show, I remember when I saw it for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the? I saw the little you know, I'm a guy that goes by the thumbnail, right? I'm looking at this thumbnail, firefighters and shit, and I'm like, all right, let's see what the fuck going on. I click it, and out of nowhere, like when the guy in the train turns into fire in the first episode,
yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Why does he just turn into fire? And then out of nowhere you see, Shinra just through his feet, fire. Also, I was like, yo. And then you see the eighth is walking, boom, boom, with the blue shit, and then that shit glowing. I'm like, all right, we in for a ride in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely a nice introduction.
You were correct.
Same voice actor.
Same voice actor. He was also Major Miles in Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, which I still haven't gotten through yet, but yeah, like just his voice stood out immediately, and I was just like, yeah, that's Zoro. It's got to be Zoro. It's got to be the same guy. And he plays this character so well, so very well. Like, I'm used to Zoro being Zoro, but he has so much like leadership quality in his voice in this particular performance. Just really good in my opinion. But the anime itself is animated really well. I don't remember which studio house put this production together, but the animation, in my opinion, was really good.
I think it was Production IG. Let me check that for you though.
Okay, that would make sense. But they were definitely really good. The visuals were really good. The sound effects, like we mentioned earlier, were really good. And I did have a soft spot for the story that this anime takes on, and that's just because I'm a sucker for religious conspiracy.
David Production. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask you something, John.
Ask away.
To see if we had the same feeling in the first couple of episodes. In the first couple of episodes, I felt like the series wasn't gonna have like that deep of a story. Like it was just going like episode, and then another episode something else happened, and another episode something else happened.
So a lot more episodic. And
I hate shit like that. Like episodic shit, get it out of my face. I don't want to see it.
Like Pokemon. Pokemon's very episodic.
Yeah, we used to watch Pokemon when I was a kid. It was like cool Pokemon. That's why I like Digimon more. Because it was more of a story than Pokemon. It
was more linear. Yeah.
So I'm watching, and then out of nowhere, when they go under to the under, like when you see it, and you're like, okay, this is building up to something bigger. Like that's when I really got interested into the show. I don't know if that happened to you or not.
No, I was already extremely interested from before all of that. Before they went into the Nether.
Yeah.
AKA just underground. I was like, I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're about to step into another dimension. No, they just underground.
Oh, niggas were stepping into another dimension, though.
Yes, but like
niggas were stepping into another dimension.
The Nether itself was just like the subway tunnels.
So let me ask you this, John. Since you've like you said, he just recently binged it. How do you rate?
Nice
motherfucker. How do you rate? That's what I get for living on a main street. How do you rate Shinra as a main character?
Shinra as a main character was definitely very interesting. There's a part of me that likes him better than other protagonists right now. Like, I definitely like Shinra better than Itadori. Like,
really?
as a character, like from his like character standpoint, like how he how he carries himself and how he handles himself in situations. Like, I do love that, like, you know, Itadori's got like this heart of gold and, you know, like just wants to help his friends, but like Shinra has a lot of purpose behind his motives. He has a lot that he's trying to accomplish and a promise that keeps like evolving and changing as the series goes on, that he learns more about, you know, like what happened to him as
the
a child.
The promise doesn't change.
The promise
it changes him.
The
promise is still the same. I want to save my brother.
The promise is the same, but there's more to it now, because it's not just his brother that he's trying to figure out if he can save either. You know, like, without spoiling it for anybody that hasn't like really.
Bro, that shit came out in 2021. Like, it's okay.
Okay, fine. So, I guess spoiler warning's out the window.
It's fine.
But it changes when he realizes that the demon that he saw in ADOLLA was his mom. So, you know, now that he knows that she is there, that she's out there, now somebody that he assumed had just been dead his whole life has now re-entered his life. So, you know, the promise changes a little bit, because now it's, I'll protect the both of them. It's not just his brother. Now he's made it clear that, like, he wants to try to figure out if he can save his mom from what her fate is, being this demon now in this other world. I just really like how it plays out like a mystery. I really enjoyed how this, while it is about the fights and it is about, you know, like the bombastic nature of everybody being all fiery, it's got like this core mystery to it. Like, there's stuff that's happening. There's this huge religious conspiracy. Like, you know, eventually the characters are even questioning their faith. Like, have we been praying to the wrong God? If the evangelist is this, you know, person that shaped our ideology or what we believe to be a God to worship, you know, like what are we praying to and what are we praying for? There was just a lot of like existentialism that was happening in the story that I found very interesting and that I liked. Also, just because, you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't enjoy it. Fireforce does have a nice little tiny sprinkle of some fan service thrown into it. There's a sprinkle. That's a sprinkle.
Stop it, John.
Being compared to what I watch regularly.
Yeah, that's
no. That is specifically for that. But this is not.
What you be watching, John, is hentai. That's what that is.
It is not. Don't do that. Don't do that to your audience.
I'm joking.
He's lying to you.
It's damn near close. Shit.
No. Okay, close. I'll give you. You want to argue close?
Shut the door. Knocking the door on him.
Yeah. This one is I don't know if it's a nice sprinkle.
It's not.
Because it's like every
cracking at the door. It's like, let me in, and I hear stuff is happening. Let me in.
There's literally an episode. There's literally a character that something happens, close off. Makes no sense.
The lucky lecturer
in Fireforce.
Yes.
It was just, you know, just because titties in your face.
That's
just
it.
Because any given moment, just random. Hey, Shinra, have you hit the boom? Titties in your face.
Yeah, it was just, I knew you was gonna like that.
Fun. You know, fun. Not enough fan service, in my opinion.
Not enough.
Not enough. But fun. Yeah. Very fun.
John is crazy.
Not enough is crazy, bro. Not enough is insane. Who's your favorite character, bro?
To be honest, it's really hard for me to pick between Shinra and Arthur, just because I've never liked an idiot more than Arthur. I have never ever liked the dumb character in any anime. Like I don't really like Zenitsu. I don't really like, you know.
Is Zenitsu dumb or is he
Zenitsu
just
is dumb.
He's a bitch.
He's a bitch, but he's also
He's a dumb
fucking
bitch.
dumb.
He is a dumb bitch.
But no, you know what? You know, no. Who's the actual dumb one in that trio would probably be Inosuke.
He's a dumb one for sure.
And I don't really like Inosuke like that either.
Fair enough. You don't like Luffy?
Luffy I tolerate because I really like his character. Like
Luffy's my favorite character.
Oda makes him very likable also. Like Oda makes all the Straw Hats extremely likable, even though like Chopper and Usopp and Luffy are like dumb as hell when they're together.
Together is the extreme.
Together is the extreme. Separately, they're just dumb.
But back
Arthur's not dumb.
Arthur is such a lovable idiot. That is a very lovable idiot.
He began to be mad sometimes.
I hate Arthur.
I definitely felt sad, a little tiny bit sad, when they gave us like his parents kind of abandoned him and his dad.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
You're the knight, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to protect the round table. Like it was, you know, like it just shows you like what trauma does to people in different ways. Like I think that was what the author was trying to like, you know, portray there.
When you tell that nigga, yo, aren't you a knight, nigga? Well, you getting beat. That nigga says, Excalibur.
He's like, you right.
That nigga says, facts, nigga. I am a knight, and I can't get beat. Wildin'.
The Night King. The Night King.
If you tell him, yo, that's a stick you hold it, and he believes it, it's done.
That's it. Bro. And I found that to be so unique. I've never seen something done like that, where you can convince this idiot of a lie so good, he will just be so OP. Like I've never seen that kind of a trope before.
Zenitsu?
No. Arthur.
No, I'm saying.
But no, Zenitsu's just a prodigy when he falls asleep, or when he's unconscious.
This nigga, you just gotta tell him something.
But with Arthur, if you can convince him that something is real, then he becomes so damn powerful. Like it's his belief in himself is what makes him that fucking strong.
There's a character like that. I'm gonna think of one.
I've never seen it done this way exactly.
Escanor from 7 Deadly Sins.
Yes. Well, he's pride though, but yeah.
That makes
Yes.
So I don't know. I've just never seen this trope done exactly in
not like that. Not like that. No, he's kind of unique.
Yeah.
So Escanor already believes it though.
What did you think when they went to China?
And they saw the other reactor.
How do you say that shit? Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
Yeah. How did you feel when they went over there?
That was
and you saw Juggernaut's family, and you seen that nigga from the country.
Even in the Japanese dub, they were giving them huge country. Like the subtitles were going crazy. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
That's not spelled like that.
It was cool.
You know what I liked about when that nigga went to the country? The black dude. That nigga was going nuts.
He held his own. I thought it was cool. Like I thought it was interesting because, you know, like they find that cult of people that became, you know, infernals when the Great Cataclysm happened originally hundreds of years ago. So these people have just been burning for hundreds of years. And I mean, like the cult leader was an interesting character, burdened with life, you know, wanted to kill himself.
He wanted to meet ADOLLA.
And but he needed a blast big enough to kill himself because he was too strong.
Got it.
I mean, he eventually did it.
He got that for sure.
You know, but it's just the story just takes on so many interesting twists and turns, and there's just a lot there that's happening. Like I'm so interested in the rest of the story.
There's this mysterious guy.
Now you understand why I've been like screaming for the past months. They need to bring this shit back. They're bringing everything back, but this show. It's about fucking time.
Listen to me. There's this mysterious guy that wears an eye patch. Did he wear an eye patch?
The captain of the first division.
Not the captain. No.
You're talking about Joker.
That nigga.
Oh.
That nigga is interesting as fuck. I want to know more of that nigga.
Him and his partner.
They don't want to bring the show back, bro. The fuck.
I could go read the manga, but I don't.
I was just about to say it might be something where if you're that interested, you're gonna have to read.
I really don't want to read the manga.
I'm trying to see the sound effects. That's the whole point of this shit.
I'm trying to hear the sound effects. So overall, I enjoyed my viewing of Fire Force. It's something that I can definitely recommend to viewers if you're looking for something to watch.
Where do you rank it overall as
Force, you should watch
I know I'm interrupting you. Where do you rank it while we're about to end?
New generation. I would put Fire Force up there with how much I like Demon Slayer and like My Hero and stuff like that. Like it's that interesting of a story to me.
Damn, we really gonna have a talk when we talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't lie.
Jujutsu Kaisen is also up there in that category.
Macky, before we go, what's your top 5 new gen? Quick. Make it quick.
Shit. Fire Force. I have to say Attack on Titan, even though I didn't like the ending. Fire Force, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Yeah, Black Clover is up there, bro. That shit is fire. I can't even hold you. Damn, I kind of blinking on the last one. Come back to me.
No Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, yeah, sorry. JJK. That's fine. Thank you.
John, top 5 new gen? Have you watched 5 already?
I don't think he's watched up to 5 new gen.
Nier
Automata is not new gen. I don't think. Is that new gen?
I mean, it's a new anime, but it's not like it's an anime adaptation of a video game's story, so it's not really like.
I wouldn't count that.
Yeah,
so, yeah I don't think
John
has watched. Not to shit on him, but I don't think he's watched up to 5 yet.
I think my top is just saying Fire Force, Black Clover, JJK, Attack on Titan, and My Hero.
Even though I can't even count Attack on Titan as new gen because it started in 2012. Like, it's like that's unfair, or 2011.
Because it is new gen. Because the problem we got to understand.
I understand the way that they make it is different from how they made it back then. Yeah, like, you do seasons now versus just one
episodes all the time.
Story. So, if we're counting that as new gen, then I'm not gonna.
Because if we don't count that, we can't count My Hero because My Hero came out 2 years after.
Fair enough. I'm not mad.
And then Black Clover came out that same year. My Hero came out. Like those years were juggernauts of coming out. Fire Force came out back then too.
It's
down with and they bring it back fucking One Punch Man. I don't want to see that shit, man. Anyway,
super popular. That's the problem.
I want to believe that Kaiju number 8 would be like a big standout for me, but I have to continue watching. Like
once this season's over, my list is gonna change.
I have like Solo Leveling is in my watch list.
Ooh,
Solo Leveling is nice. That's
another one.
You know what I'm saying? I still have to watch Hell's Paradise. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
You gotta say Baby Gen. Baby Gen needs 3 years or this way.
Nah, all this shit is new gen. Everything that's coming out now is new gen.
Yeah,
and
watch Solo Leveling next. Watch Solo Leveling next, so we can talk about that one.
I did like Chainsaw Man also.
Chainsaw Man's garbage.
Chainsaw Man's not bad. I like Chainsaw Man.
Not in the top 5. I can tell you that much.
I don't think it's top 5, but I like Chainsaw Man. I like.
I give it top 15.
Kaizen. I liked
maybe 20.
I liked Fire Force. I liked I got Attack on Titan is in here, stuff that I watched recently. Still, I mean, One Piece is One Piece.
That's not new gen.
Yeah, that's why I said One Piece is One Piece because it just popped up in my feed here.
Just grandpa.
I mean, I enjoyed 86. 86 was it's not like the way that these animes are. It's different. I mean, I would have to watch a few more, get back to you, but I would say that Fire Force as an anime, what it was able to do in those 2 seasons was enough to convince me that it's something I want to invest more time in. So I'd be looking forward to a season 3 whenever the hell that comes out. And I definitely like this just as much as I like other animes like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia. So, like I said earlier in today's episode, if you're looking at a new anime and you haven't watched Fire Force, I do recommend it. I believe Macky and Crispin also recommend this anime to you guys. Definitely worth your
Don't
time.
watch it once. I would even tell you to watch it twice because there might be shit that you missed.
Yeah, watch it in dub and sub for just for good measure. Just to not miss a beat. They got it in both. I watched it in sub. They watched it in dub. We both appreciated the same show.
Yeah,
See how that works?
Dub
It's magic.
and sub.
It's magic.
Anyway,
so that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, talking about Fire Force, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.
What's going on, people? It's your boy mackyomo. And you made it to the end of this video. We appreciate and love every single one of you nerds that have come, watched, and now you have conquered. Okay? If you want to follow us, you can subscribe to the YouTube at Nerdy by Nature TV. That's Nerdy by Nature TV. You can also listen to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's Nerdy by Nature Podcast, the Nerdy by Nature Podcast. And guess what? We're also on social media. You can follow us anywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Nerdy by Nature TV. That's at Nerdy by Nature TV. And if you don't follow us, why I oughta. I'll see you there. Peace.